What is up, everybody? As you can see in from the title and the thumbnail, we're gonna be surprising my girlfriend with a brand new fish tank. But look, we already got the little rock in there. We got some little bit of substrate on the side. We're gonna be throwing all that in a little bit. We got some water mixing up. You know what I'm saying? We got everything going. We're gonna have to go back to the store. We're gonna have to go back to the store. But hey, anytime we get to go to the fish store, I can't complain. I ain't gonna lie. Cause at least at the end of the day, you get to look at some fish, and you already know you're gonna buy something whenever you go. But hey, I got a little 5 gallon tank, but I don't know how I keep on buying stuff for it, and I still got room. But hey, we're gonna go ahead and head on over to the fish store. Probably gonna pick up a little bit more rock, pick up a little bit of crushed coral for like the substrate to go along with the. Let me see, what is this? What is this? Reef sand. Yeah. But let's go ahead and go get some more water so we can go ahead and get this thing cycling so we can throw some stuff in the new tank, and we're gonna get a reaction later too. Let's go. What is up, everybody? We just made it on back to the house. We're gonna go ahead and start mixing up another batch of salt water, you know what I mean? It's already been mixing a little bit now, but hey, we done went through another 5 gallon jug, but we got it pretty filled up now. It's about halfway, but it still does have to go back and fill up towards this little back section with all the filters and everything. But we're gonna go ahead and finish making all the water. The thing is, it is a 20-gallon tank, so it is gonna take a little while for us to go ahead and fill it up. But I don't want to fill it up all the way because the store I went to, they didn't have no rock, and they didn't have the crushed coral that I wanted. But I'm probably just gonna go ahead and go online and order some a little bit of that crushed rock, just to go ahead and put it in the bottom as a substrate and stuff. But hey, let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna finish mixing up some water. I'm gonna just keep on swirling my hand in there until it's ready. But I'm not really exactly sure what type of coral I want to put in the tank. I'm thinking some torches, frog spawns. I got a clownfish I know for sure I'm gonna be putting in the tank, but hey, if there's any other fish that you guys want to see in there, let me know. Leave it down in the comment section. But I know for sure the first fish that's gonna go in there is my clownfish. He's in a little 5-gallon right now. I'm kind of tired of him being in there. You know what I mean? It's kind of making me sad. I know he's sad in there, but we're gonna go ahead and get it on finished up. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and get some media from the 5-gallon tank just so I can go ahead and speed up the little cycling process a little bit more. But it has 2 compartments for media and stuff, and it kind of just flows on down through there through the bottom. I'm not really sure if you guys can kind of see how it flows on down. Maybe this well. But you can kind of see how it flows on down. Then it comes up through this compartment, and then it goes down back into this one. And then here's where the two return pumps are. And they come out the little power heads. So I'm actually kind of excited. I don't gotta buy a wave maker and buy a little hang on the back filter that's gonna look ugly and stuff. But the tank that I have, it has a hang on the back filter right now, and it has a pretty good wave maker I mean, we have it on the lowest setting, and it's still a little bit too much. But maybe with these pumps, like with these return pumps, we'll be able to kind of adjust the flow a little bit more. But hey, let me know what type of coral and fish you guys want to see in here. And I'll let you guys know. I might throw it in there. Right now we got about 7.5 gallons in there, but like I said, it does still have to come and fill up this whole back container, and it's not gonna do that until it kind of gets to these little overflow ports. But we're gonna go ahead and finish getting everything all set up. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna go ahead and put the sand in there yet or not. I probably will, but I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. But once this gets finished all mixing up, we're gonna go ahead and throw that in the tank and get everything going. So I'm actually just gonna go ahead and throw the reef sand in there, just because, you know what I'm saying, like this stuff is live sand, so it's actually gonna help the tank actually cycle a little bit faster. But we'll actually go ahead and throw in the crushed coral and stuff a little bit later on down the road. I mean, it is gonna be a little bit longer of a time frame before we get coral than it is like that we get fish, but either way, we gotta wait. We're just gonna go ahead and get her dumped on in. Make sure we get every last little bit in there. All right, y'all, that was a 20-pound bag of sand, and I did go ahead and throw the whole thing in this 20-gallon tank. It's not gonna be this high, you know. It's just like all pushed towards the front right now. I can't even really see, like it's too cloudy in there. I can't really see like where all the sand's at to even really start like pushing it around. But I put that whole 20-gallon bag of sand in there. The only reason why I went ahead and did that is just because the more surface area, the more media, the more places that you have for beneficial bacteria to grow, the less chances that you have for your tank to just quickly swing on you and have like a big old crash like out of nowhere, you know? I mean, your tank can still crash no matter how big it is, no matter how small it is, but just having a lot of surface area can help that. Having a lot of rock, having a lot of sand, having a lot of media in your filter, all of that stuff kind of just like takes part in how smoothly your tank's gonna run. The sand's all in there. We're just gonna go ahead and wait for it to settle down. By the time it settles down, you know, it'll probably be time to go ahead and throw this new batch in there. Like inside that bag of sand, there's all types of beneficial bacteria in there. Like that's also what made it pretty murky too. Like there's like this like little white looking water. All right, y'all. So I kind of missed her reaction. It's like 3 weeks later, but she really likes it, guys. We went ahead and we got our clownfish in the tank. It's a Wyoming white Ocellaris clownfish. We got a couple little hermit crabs in there. We do already have a lid on the way in so we can get some more fish. I mean, we don't really have to worry about the clownfish jumping. We had them in our 5-gallon for like, I don't know how long, probably like almost like 5 months without like a lid on there, but he never jumped out. We never really had no problems. We did have problems with the other fish jumping out, but they didn't make the trip. But hopefully the clownfish, he's just in there chilling, enjoying the power head.
He likes the camera.
Look at him just over there enjoying the flow. He is kind of just like staying towards the top of the tank right now, you know. He's just got to get used to it, but we got a little bit of media down there in the filter socks. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to put it in the filter sock or if you're supposed to put it in like the little other chamber, but I got a little heater in here. Got another filter sock full of media. We went ahead and like put the media in there. We took some of the old one from the 5-gallon just to kind of make it go ahead and cycle a little bit faster. And then also whenever we went ahead and did like some of the water changes in the 5-gallon, we would go ahead and like take a little bit, like take like a gallon out of here and use a gallon from like of the dirty water from the 5-gallon and put it in here. Just kind of get a little bit of that bacteria going in there that you need, you know, some of that natural bacteria. But I know for sure that he's definitely loving the flow, loving all the extra room in there. We still got our Watchman Goby in the 5-gallon. It's going to be a little bit harder just to get him out of the tank just because he's like always up in the rock structure. We kind of just tricked him a little bit, kind of threw some food in there. He kind of went up to the top. He's always like trying to basically go where we're at anyway, so it was like really easy to catch him and throw him in there. Literally like right as soon as I threw him in there, probably like within like 30 minutes, I put some food in there and he started eating again. He wasn't really too stressed, but did a little bit of drip acclimation just so that he could kind of get used to the water and like the temperature and everything. But he did pretty good. So we're hoping that he's gonna be loving his new tank. But the only reason why we haven't gotten the light for the tank yet is because the NICRU Hyper Reef is coming out, the Gen 2, and we have the Generation 1 right now in there. The what is it? I think it's like the 100-watt. It has like 2 of the little pucks, and I think we're gonna go ahead and probably go with the same thing again for the 20-gallon, either the 100 or the 150. But either way, the NICRU, it grows coral. It's a really great light for the reef tank. It has great actinic lights. I know that the new one's gonna have like great settings with like the AB plus and all that stuff. You know, this tank's gonna be mainly like an LPS tank, so we're gonna be using a lot of that blue light in here. But I mean, we're kind of on that, like in between that and making it maybe like a full bubble tip anemone tank. We haven't really got to the point of putting corals in here yet, but as soon as we do, you guys are gonna be the first ones to find out, and you guys are gonna be able to check out the tank.